Well, how about a little Wednesday afternoon baseball for you here as the Rockies and the Blue Jays wrap up this series. If the sound sounds a little different today, it's school day here at the ballpark. Thousands and thousands of young, loud fans are here inside Rogers Center today. The starting pitching has been a real strong point for the Blue Jays so far on the young season. Joe, it began on opening day. A really good outing by Kevin Gausman. He's out there for the second time here this afternoon.
Troy Johnston, who's swinging it well, he's going to lead off.
Pulls a ground ball to first. Guerrero, the underhand toss. Gausman covering one down.
Hunter steps up, hit his first home run of the season yesterday.
Swing and a miss. Good spot for the fastball, 2 down. 2 down, here's Willie Castro. And kind of a check swing tapper up the middle. Andres Jimenez with a good play. Kevin Gausman 3 up, 3 down. A couple of ground outs and a strikeout. Kyle Freeland making his way to the mound.
Springer's going to lead things off for Toronto because that's what he does on a nightly basis. And he got him on a fastball away. So Freeland comes back and punches out Springer.
Davis Schneider gets a start against a lefty.
Got him with another good heater at 93.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
On the ground is short. Tovar gobbles it up. And it's a 1-2-3 first for both Gausman and Kyle Freeland. And Ezekiel Tovar has batted cleanup in every ball game. He'll lead things off.
Weak contact, ground ball up the middle. Clement charges and makes a good play.
So far, TJ leads the Rockies in hits. He has an 8 on the season.
Grounded fair. Guerrero to Gausman again for out number 2. 2 down. Here's Jordan Beck. Swing and a miss. How about that split? Kazuma Okamoto with a couple of home runs already. He hooks this one into left for a base hit. And we continue to see him pull fastballs. Now, this was 93, not 99, but still, he is hitting fastballs hard. Here's Alejandro Kirk.
Double play ball. There's one, and the easy turn. Willie Castro has all day.
So now Jesus Sanchez. Well hit. Deep left, but caught on the warning track. Sanchez gives it a ride to the opposite field, but not quite far enough. Brett Sullivan, the backup catcher, getting a start behind the plate today. Hits a little roller to second. Great easy play, Ernie Clement. Brenton Doyle, the center fielder, number 8 hitter for the Rockies. 0-2, and he got him with a split for his 3rd strikeout of the ballgame. And our Blue Jays starting pitchers piling up the strikeouts in the early going. Fastball taken at the bottom of the zone for strike 3 call. Once through the order, Kevin Gausman has been outstanding. 9 up, 9 down, 4 strikeouts, and not a single ball hit out of the infield.
Miles Straw steps up.
As Miles Straw is going to drop one into left field for a leadoff base hit. And here's Andres Jimenez.
See it.
Yeah, Jimenez didn't get the bunt down, and he gets a free ticket back to the dugout. 3rd strikeout for Freeland.
So 1st and 2nd one out, a good opportunity for Davis Schneider, who struck out in the 1st. Line drive, base hit. Straw is getting the wave. The throw is coming to 3rd. Springer is safe. Schneider into 2nd. 1-0 Blue Jays.
George reads the flight of the throw. It's behind him, but he sees the 3rd baseman go to his left. So that tells him I've got to go far to my left. Watch the left arm, avoiding the tag from Karros.
The bases are loaded with 1 out for Kazuma Okamoto, who had a line drive base hit to left his first time up.
Check it. Yep.
He went. Strike 3 on Okamoto. That was huge. Bases loaded. Alejandro Kirk with 2 gone. This is going to be handled by Willie Castro. Well done, Kyle Freeland. He does give up a run, but he worked out of a bases loaded 1 out situation.
Top of the order here for Gausman in the 4th. He's 9 up, 9 down so far. Swing and a miss to get him. 1 down. Couple of strikes on Willie Castro. Got him. A good fastball right at the top of the zone, touching 97. 6 strikeouts through 4 perfect innings. To 1 down here, bottom 4, and here comes Sanchez. Oops. Curveball. So no intent, obviously, and Sanchez knows that. That one getting away from Freeland, and Sanchez looks okay. And here's Straw, who had a base hit and has scored the only run of the ball game. To right field, and it's dropping for a base hit. So here's Springer.
Swung on and missed. Kyle Freeland punches the air as he strikes out George Springer with 2 aboard. Tovar, Rumfield, Beck, and hopefully others. Rockies without a base runner so far. Line drive left field. And a victory for Tovar in the 11th pitch. He drives it to left, and the Rockies have their first base runner on a clean whistled single.
There's a no-hitter for Gausman.
This is slowly hit to third. I don't know.
I don't think they got anybody.
The Rockies are going to challenge. Oh, he's there.
He's safe.
After review, the call's been overturned. The runner is safe.
As dominant as Gausman has been, got to take advantage here.
Swing and a miss. 1 down. Strike 3 called. So now 2 down as Gausman tries to pitch out of this jam. The batter is Brenton Doyle. Grounded sharply to third. Okamoto with a nice play. Almost took it right in the midsection. He may in fact have, but he stuck with it, made the play, got the out, and gets the defense off the field.
2 Coloradans going at one another for the 3rd time. Freeland and Gausman on the ground to short. Tovar pulls it to his chest and throws it into the chest of T.J. Rumfield. 1 out. 2 outs, no one on. Has Okamoto. Got him. One thing to keep in mind is that's the first Rocky starter to go 5 innings. Troy Johnston, ground ball to first and a strikeout. This ball lined toward right center field. It's going to get down and roll to the wall. Extra bases for Johnston. It's a 1-out double. He continues, Huey, to impress, swinging the bat. Well, this is the guy you want up if you're a Rockies fan. Hunter Goodman.
0-2. Got him. Again, had him thinking something else. Had the splitter on his mind, and he takes a fastball down the middle.
Castro, a ground ball to short and a strikeout.
And a swing and a miss to get him. Another runner stranded, and strikeout number 10 for Kevin Gausman.
Antonio Senzatella will take over after 5 outstanding innings from Kyle Freeland.
That one more to his liking, right down the heart of the plate, and he lines it into center. And it is Barger who has come out of the dugout and is going to be announced into the game as a pinch hitter for Miles Straw.
Swung on and missed. Senzatella strikes out the pinch hitter Barger. And we'll march on to the 7th in a 1-0 game.
And a Denver native, a guy, as we talked about last night, who rooted for the Rockies growing up, will now pitch against the Rockies. And Tyler Rogers has been exactly as advertised, Joe, in his brief time as a Blue Jay.
Reached on a fielder's choice his last time up, and that's lined to right. Fair ball into that corner. Now Barger can really throw, and slamming on the brakes was Rumfield.
The ground ball. Backhanded by Clement. Flip to Jimenez to get the out. Behind the back flip by Ernie Clement to force the lead runner, and Tyler Rogers can't help but smile.
Everybody's going to be smiling about this one.
And now 2nd inning of work for Antonio Senzatella. This is 2 big hops to short. Tovar 1 out.
It's 9 strikeouts by Rockies pitching today.
That's a cutter or slider, and it's an easy play for Karros. Another outstanding inning for Senzatella. We'll go to the 8th.
Nance just walked Karros, who has left for a pinch runner, Jake McCarthy.
Immediately McCarthy takes off. The throw is high, and a stolen base for Jake. 1-2. And it's down the left field line. McCarthy gets a green light from Andy Gonzalez. No throw there. Tie ball game. Woo! Troy Johnston coming through, going the other way. Huge lead. And it's dropped. Safe at 2nd. Jimenez dropped the baseball.
Ball 4. And looks like John Schneider is going to make the move. Mason Fluharty will inherit a 1st and 3rd 1-out situation here in the top of the 8th inning. Got it. Swing and a miss. And Tovar strikes out on 3 pitches.
Now a lot of pressure on Ryan Ritter.
The 3-2. He got him. 2 big strikes. strikeouts for Mason Fluharty to keep this game tied.
Bottom of the 8th in a 1-1 game, he gives way to Victor Vodnik. And Vodnik has the thick part of the lineup for Toronto. 1-2. Tovar's there. How much fun is he to watch? Every single day.
So Hoffman with his second appearance in as many days. Again, finished off the game last night. Slider for strike 3 call. Now the catcher Brett Sullivan 1 for 3. Had a base hit his last time up. Got it. He swings through a slider. 2 down. 2 down. Here's Brenton Doyle. Jeff Hoffman strikes out the side. And the Blue Jays will try to walk it off in the bottom of the 9th.
Brennan Bernardino will be tasked with trying to get this thing to extra innings.
Sanchez to lead it off.
To left, room for McCarthy, yes.
So it's going to be up to Andres Jimenez to try to get something going here in the bottom of the 9th.
Knocked down by Julian, still a chance. Ritter to Bernardino, out at first. What a play by Ryan Ritter. Give Bernardino a ton of credit. He never quit on the play.
The 6th pitcher of the game for the Blue Jays, left-hander Brendan Little, who has had 2 rough outings so far this season.
First at bat of the year for Tyler Freeman, and he's a perfect guy.
Up the middle, base hit. Doyle around third. He'll score easily. Tyler Freeman, welcome to 2026. Off the IL into the scorebook. 2-1 Colorado. With 2 outs, see if Ezekiel Tovar finds an open space.
Ground ball to third. Okamoto to second in time to force the runner and end the top of the 10th. The Rockies get 1. The Blue Jays coming up.
Jimmy Herget will make his 3rd appearance of the year, first of this series. And this is popped up, foul ground. Sullivan, 1 out, no advancement. That's enormous.
Huge.
And now it's going to be Lucas.
Back toward short. Tovar was up the middle, 2 gone. Jimenez to 3rd.
If someone's going to beat you, who do you want it to be? Do you want it to be Vladdy or Okamoto? I would think you'd be Okamoto, but maybe they feel they're handling Vladdy pretty well right now.
Center field, Doyle is there, and the Rockies have won it.
Rock show!
2-1 in extra innings, despite a boatload of strikeouts. The Rockies take 2 of 3 in Toronto against the defending American League champions. Best win on the young season. It will indeed be a happy flight back home.